your favourite? I'll start off with your favourite herb, and we can't go through them all. There's so many. Okay. We can go through a few, but what's your favourite herb for the treatment of PMS?
It's got to be chase tree.
It's mine too.
Yeah.
It's also called Vitex.
Yeah.
Agnes Cactus, but it's also chase tree.
Yeah.
And this is the one that's really been studied a lot.
Yeah.
This is the one that you'll find at all your, this is not a secret. This is a very well researched herb for the treatment of PMS.
Yeah.
And it is because it drives down prolactin.
Yep.
Drives up dopamine, which drives progesterone, and that's usually what most people want.
That's right.
But there is a study here that we've got here. We'll get into a bit of the data here.
Yeah.
Now, this is what we call a meta-analysis of double-blind randomised controlled trials. We've got this study here, and it's published in Complementary Therapeutic Medicine. So it's quite a prestigious journal. Now, just for those who don't understand what meta-analysis and double-blind randomised controlled trials are the gold standard for trials, and a meta-analysis of those is all of them grouped together. So they look at all of them together and pool the results. So it is the number one form of evidence. So when people say, oh, there's no evidence for natural medicine. Have you heard that?
I don't know. A little bit recently I have heard that.
Oh, yeah. We won't say who said that, but there's a gentleman on the internet. And it's sort of like, to me, it's baffling. Now you've got to remember, there was 21 clinical trials used here. So not one, not two, 21. 21. And it found basically that compared to placebo, because they're all placebo, and the VAC, which is the Vitex Cactus, and I'm quoting here, preparations were confirmed to be effective in the reduction of PMS symptoms. They were 2.57 times more likely to experience a remission of their symptoms compared to those taking a placebo.
Wow.
That's huge.
It's huge, isn't it?
So, it's very difficult to argue with those sorts of, that sort of data. And there's so many studies on this.
Oh, and clinically I see it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's a little bit of a no-brainer, this one, isn't it?
It is a no-brainer, yeah. And, but very rarely would I get no result from taking Vitex. And if you don't get a result, there's something else going on, obviously.
There is. And it gets better than that, because what they're finding now is if you combine Vitex with vitamin B6 and magnesium, that's a real powerful treatment tool for PMS. Yeah. And there was a study done in August 2023, just a month or two ago, where they combined them together and they put it in for a PMS trial. Now, this trial was huge. Loads of participants and everything, and it found that the adding of B6 and magnesium made it more effective than just Vitex alone. So you can see that you can start to bring in other things. Now, B6 and magnesium are common, simple. Vitex is common.
Yeah, it is.
Probably. And you always look for the ones with the extracts, 10-to-1 extracts. They're the best ones for Vitex. You want them to be really good as well. And they listed a side effect of Vitex.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know what it was?
Yes, please.
It's an anti-cancer agent.
Oh, no.
I know. And I've got the coolest picture I think I've ever got.
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, you didn't do the coloured one, Steve-O.
I know.
I got more
what I
impact
was
with
thinking.
colour.
The colour one, for those who are looking at it screen now, it's got this massive graph of
it's just
lines.
Like a big thing of scribbles.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. No. But when you read it all, it shows you there's catechin, which is in the Vitex, and it shows that it causes apoptosis. It kills any sort of tumours you want to measure. It's high in nutrients. It does all these things. And there's this amazing graph here which shows you that it has very potent anti-cancer effects.
Yeah.
So you know how like when you're taking a drug and there's side effects, you're on antidepressants that has side effects and, the pill has side effects. This one side effect is that it reduces cancer.
Well, it's a good side effect to have.
You've got to love that. So Vitex is a really good one.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
And B6 and magnesium.
B6 and magnesium. And interesting, in clinic, B6, magnesium, zinc is like the triad of like amazingness when it comes to hormones. So I use that combination a lot, B6, zinc, magnesium. So yeah, brilliant. So obviously your zinc is obviously helping any sort of insulin issues as well, gut issues, mood issues, that type of thing. B6.
And premenstrual syndrome.
Premenstrual syndrome.
I'll just read the title of this study.
Oh, yeah.
And you can comment on it. The effect of zinc supplementation on the improvement of premenstrual symptoms in female university students, a randomised clinical trial study. showed a huge, but just zinc alone.
Yeah, zinc alone, yeah.
Zinc alone, just zinc. Just they gave it to 36, 33. Oh, 33 was the group. Placebo got 36.
Yeah.
And it showed dramatic improvement.
Yeah, like I said, I use it a lot, get really good results. Magnesium's good for the nervous system. Also for your COMT genes, so catechol-O-methyltransferase.
Yep.
If you have low magnesium, that will impact that, and that breaks down your catecholamines, so your stress hormones and things like that.
Yeah.
So really good for that. So yeah, zinc, magnesium, B6, I use it all the time for hormonal imbalances, mood issues, things like that. So